Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nepal, and everybody watching us from anywhere in the world. We have continued our live event session with many UK universities for this month of October. As you all are prepared for celebrating festival, our big festival, we are here today giving the information, the first-hand information right from the university representative, and preparing yourself for upcoming intake. And I hope everybody is staying home and like safe, and trying their best, trying your best to keep our surroundings best as well. That's the best of the things that we got to do. In the meantime, we cannot just like back up our study plans and like going abroad and continuing our studies. So for this, we have special guest today, Mr. Anup Shrestha, who is the area manager for Nepal for a biggest, so one of the largest pathway provider in the world. That's Navitas Group, and he's going to talk about the UK, Navitas UK institution and their programs. Welcome, Mr. Anup.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting us today.
You're very welcome. Today, we just want to start with a little bit, a Nepali introduction about what Navitas actually is about and how it can be a pathway to your dream universities. So, Anup sir, though we'll be covering most of our session in English, because of course we want our audience with that category. We're thinking about going abroad. Of course, English would be the best way to communicate here.
Yeah.
But for parents and all other viewers, I believe if you could just talk about pathway. What is pathway? It would be a great word from your side.
Sure.
And I take advantage of yourself being a Nepali representative. But of course, we are proud of having you and then working for the world's biggest group, education provider, when it comes to pathways. So, Anupji, हाम्रो pathway भन्नाले चाहिँ के चाहिँ हामीले बुझ्छौँ? स्टुडेन्टलाई के चाहिँ हामी सल्लाह दिन्छौँ र उहाँको फ्यामिलीहरूलाई कसरी हामी बुझाउँछौँ?
Sure, sir. Thank you for obviously यो कुरामा चाहिँ हाम्रो स्टुडेन्ट्स भन्दा नि प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले बुझ्नुपर्ने चाहिँ के छ भने Navitas is a global education provider. हाम्रो पाथवेको हिसाबमा हाम्रो प्राय जस्तो पाथवेको मोडलमा चाहिँ Navitas is a pioneer. यो पहिराको more than 25 years भइसक्यो पाथवे प्रोभाइड गरिरहेको. पाथवे चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि जो स्टुडेन्ट चाहिँ डाइरेक्ट ब्याचलर डाइरेक्ट मास्टरको लागि एलिजिबल हुनुहुन्न उहाँहरूको लागि चाहिँ एउटा मोडल हो जो चाहिँ हाम्रो अब अस्ट्रेलियाको केसमा भनौँ, अस्ट्रेलियामा हामी डिप्लोमा भन्छौँ भने युकेको केसमा हामीले फर्स्ट इन्टरनेसनल फर्स्ट इयर भन्छौँ. सो जो स्टुडेन्ट चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटी लेट्स से हाम्रो युनिभर्सिटी एउटा युनिभर्सिटी छ, युनिभर्सिटी अफ नर्थह्याम्पटन भनौँ या त लन्डन ब्रुनल युनिभर्सिटी लन्डन भनौँ. अब युनिभर्सिटीमा जान खोज्नु भएको छ तर उहाँहरूको चाहिँ पर्सेन्टेज पुग्दैन या त उहाँहरूको IELTS पुग्दैन भने चाहिँ उहाँहरूले अब त्यो युनिभर्सिटीमा अप्लाई गर्न सक्नुहुन्न. सो त्यसको लागि चाहिँ पाथवे मोडल बनाएको हो ताकि स्टुडेन्ट लुज नहोस्. स्टुडेन्ट चाहिँ अब त्यो इन्ट्री रिक्वायरमेन्ट मिट नगर्ने बित्तिकै स्टुडेन्ट युके नगएर युके जानै नपाउने भन्ने हुँदैन नि त, होइन? या त डेस्टिनेसन जानै नपाउने भन्ने हुँदैन. उहाँहरूको लागि पनि एउटा भनौँ न एउटा त्यही भएर नामै पाथवे छ. उहाँहरूको लागि पनि एउटा वे हो जो थ्रुबाट चाहिँ एउटा काइन्ड अफ लाइक ब्रिजको जसमा चाहिँ 1 वर्षको कोर्स पढेर स्टुडेन्टहरू फर्स्ट इयर जान सक्नुहुन्छ या त सेकेन्ड इयर पनि जान सक्नुहुन्छ. अब इन्टरनेसनल फर्स्ट इयरमा नै एलिजिबल हुनुभयो भने सेकेन्ड इयरमा जानुहुन्छ. अब फाउन्डेसनबाट एलिजिबल हुनुभयो भने उहाँहरू फर्स्ट इयर जानुहुन्छ. सो यो कुरा चाहिँ हाम्रो स्टुडेन्टहरू नेपाली स्टुडेन्टहरूले बुझिराख्नु भएको हुँदैन किनभने उहाँहरूले पाथवे भन्ने बित्तिकै या त डिप्लोमा भन्ने बित्तिकै या त फाउन्डेसन भन्ने बित्तिकै यो चाहिँ लो लेभल अफ डिग्री हो, यहाँ भिजा लाग्दैन भन्ने चाहिँ हाम्रो स्टुडेन्टहरूको बुझाइ हुन्छ नेपाली स्टुडेन्टहरूको. त्यो बिल्कुलै होइन. हाम्रो केसमा के छ भने हामी सबै युनिभर्सिटीको कलेजेसहरू हो. कलेज पनि प्रोफेसर्स पनि युनिभर्सिटीहरूबाट नै हुन्छ धेरै जस्तो. एन्ड वी आर इनसाइड द युनिभर्सिटी है. त्यो जुन कलेजमा जानुहुन्छ तपाईँहरू सबै युनिभर्सिटी भित्र नै हुने हो. मात्र नेपालमा जसरी हामीले अलिकति कम पढ्ने स्टुडेन्ट अलिकति विक स्टुडेन्टलाई चाहिँ सेक्सन बी सी मा राख्छौँ अनि पढ्ने स्टुडेन्टलाई चाहिँ सेक्सन ए मा राख्छौँ नि, त्यही मोडल हो यो. सेक्सन बी एन्ड सी भनेको चाहिँ पाथवे हो. त्यो यस्तो होइन कि स्टुडेन्ट चाहिँ त्यो लेभलमा जाने बित्तिकै डुब्यो भन्ने होइन कि लो लेभल गयो भन्ने होइन कि त्यस्तो बिल्कुलै होइन यो सेम लेभल हो तर स्टुडेन्टलाई चाहिँ एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट चाहियो नि त त्यो जो स्टुडेन्ट चाहिँ एलिजिबल हुँदैन उहाँहरूलाई एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट चाहियो नि त बिकज दे हेभ टु कम्पिट विथ अदर स्टुडेन्ट्स सेकेन्ड इयरमा गएर पछि त अर्को स्टुडेन्टसँग कम्पिटिसन हुन्छ युनिभर्सिटीमा त के छ भने डिफरेन्सेस पाथवेमा गयो भने चाहिँ हजुरको 20 to 30 स्टुडेन्ट हुन्छ एउटा क्लासमा स्पेसली इन नाभिटास 20 to 30 स्टुडेन्ट वान क्लास Whereas युनिभर्सिटी जानुभयो भने तपाईँहरू 50 to 100 स्टुडेन्टसम्म पनि हुनसक्छ एउटा क्लासमा अब यस्तो सिचुएसनमा त हाम्रो स्टुडेन्टले कोप अप गर्न सक्दैन स्पेसली विक स्टुडेन्टले जसको चाहिँ आइएल्स कम छ जसको एकाडेमिक कम छ उहाँहरू कोप अप गर्न सक्नुहुन्न नि त त्यही भएको कारणले स्मल क्लास साइज बनाएर उहाँहरूलाई रेडी गर्ने काम युनिभर्सिटीको लागि रेडी गर्ने काम चाहिँ पाथवेको हो प्लस स्मल क्लास साइज भएपछि इन्टरेक्सन बढी हुन्छ प्लस केही लेभलमा जस्तै कि एजुकेसनलाई मात्र नभएर उहाँहरू पर्सनल लेभलमा पनि अलिकति सपोर्ट खोजिराख्नु भएको छ लेट्स लिभिङको लागि पनि या त जबको लागि या त कुनै सेटलमेन्टको लागि उहाँहरूले एडभाइस खोजिराख्नु भएको छ भने त्यसमा इनफ एडभाइसहरू पनि दिने गर्छ पाथवे कलेजेसहरूमा सो डोन्ट वरी तपाईँहरू पाथवे आउनुहुन्छ भने इट डजन्ट मिन तपाईँ लो लेभलमा जानुहुन्छ युनिभर्सिटीभित्रै हो अनि तपाईँहरू सेम लेभलमा नै जान सक्नुहुन्छ युनिभर्सिटीको फर्स्ट इयर लेभलमा नै किनभने आफ्टर 1 year यु विल गो टु सेकेन्ड इयर प्लस स्मल क्लास साइज भनेपछि एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट पाउनुहुन्छ तपाईँहरूले प्लस ट्युसन फी पनि लो हुन्छ पाथवेको प्राय कम्पेयर टु युनिभर्सिटी ट्युसन फी पनि लो हुन्छ एन्ड इन सम अफ द इन्स्टिट्युसन यु विल गेट स्कलरसिप एज वेल सो डोन्ट वरी पाथवे भनेको चाहिँ एउटा वे अफ स्टडी इन डिफ्रेन्ट लेट्स से डेभलप्ड कन्ट्रीमा त वे अफ स्टडिज हो जो चाहिँ इलिजिबल हुँदैन युनिभर्सिटीको लागि उहाँहरूको लागि हो पाथवेज सो सिम्पल मोडल हो खासमा
ओके स्योर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच यति भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ पक्कै पनि स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई जसलाई चाहिँ हाम्रो पाथवे भन्ने के भन्ने सुनिन्थ्यो लाइक पक्कै पनि अस्ट्रेलिया इभन क्यानाडामा अरू चाहिँ अरू कन्ट्रीहरूमा पनि यो फाउन्डेसन अरू चाहिँ भनौँ हाम्रो चाहिँ यो यस्तै खालको इयर 1 year 2 प्रोग्रामहरू हुन्छ तर जुन नाभिटासले दिने प्रोग्राम भनेको पक्कै पनि यहाँले एकदम क्लियर बनाइदिनु भयो कि जस्तो हामीसँग अलिकति लो ग्रेड छ लाइक अब एकाडेमिक पर्सेन्टेज कम छ अरू भनौँ आइएलटिएस भनौँ इङ्ग्लिस लेभल फ्लुएन्सी पनि कम छ भने अब उहाँहरूको लागि अब जो स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू हुनुहुन्छ जसलाई चाहिँ अब राम्रो युनिभर्सिटी पढ्नु नै छ होइन युकेको त्यो खालको छ भन्दाखेरि पक्कै पनि एउटा ब्रिजिङ खालको रोड हो यो राउटबाट जाँदाखेरि पक्कै पनि उनीहरूले चाहिँ अब आफूलाई एउटा आफ्नो स्किल्स भनौँ इन्हान्स गर्न पाउँछ जुन इङ्ग्लिस फ्लुएन्सी प्लस हाम्रो एकाडेमिक खालको चाहिँ उसलाई ब्याकग्राउन्ड पनि उसले अझै स्ट्रङ बनाउँछ कुन चाहिँ खालको अब एउटा प्लानको लागि भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ उसले चाहिँ अब सेकेन्ड इयरदेखि चाहिँ अर्को युनिभर्सिटीमा पढ्न सकोस् जहाँ चाहिँ उसले चाहिँ भनौँ डिजायर गरेर आउँछ यो युनिभर्सिटी यो पढ्छ भन्ने हुन्छ अरू यदि फाउन्डेसन स्टार्ट हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि उसले आफूलाई एउटा राम्रो खालको चाहिँ ब्याकग्राउन्ड बिल्ड गर्छ अनि त्यसपछि बल्ल उसले चाहिँ ब्याचलर स्टार्ट गर्छ त्यो खालको यो दुईवटा खालको पाथवे छ जुन एडभान्टेजेस भनेको जहिले पनि इन्टरनेसनल इयर 1 भन्ने जुन फर्स्ट इयर मानिन्छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ अझ बेटर मानियो होइन हजुर इन द मिन टाइम म चाहिँ हाम्रो भ्युयर्सहरूको अलि नम्बर पनि अझ बढोस् र अझ धेरै इन्फर्मेसन दिन हामीले सकोस् भन्ने खालको चाहिँ एउटा उद्देश्यमा छु त्यही कारणले एउटा सर्ट भिडियो बजाइन्छ त्यसको टाइम
स्योर नो प्रब्लम स्योर
You say हाम्रो चाहिँ like it's all about like Bradford and then like our last like event which was held in Everest Hotel, the Everest Hotel in back in February just before this pandemic and after that like we are all going through this different like and very new world But again,
Yeah.
like we all are like coping up the challenges, and then of course like we are trying to utilize our time by this sort of like programs delivered to our prospective students and their parents, and of course this which we believe like would help them actually prepare themselves, and also like kill the time, and then get more positive, and then like move towards their plan. And of course like our guests like yourself have been very helpful in this support. Thanks again. Back to the same question, Anup sir. We got like some rumors. Let's say you got a great programs, and you prepare the students who would like to first start with foundation or the year one program to get into the university that you desire afterwards. But what if like one fails one or two subjects in their foundation? Dear viewers, like there are two pathways. One is foundation, and next one is international year one. So what is the next option available for those students who fail the subjects in foundation or in year one? Can they progress on to or not?
Absolutely, they can definitely get the chance, because if they fail, normally our progression rate is very, very good. We have 90% and above progression rate. That means if your students coming for foundation, they will definitely go to first year, and if they come for international first year, they will go to second year. So what our percentage of progression is very, very reasonable as well. I would say low, because if your students they're coming for international first year, our percentage for progression is 40%, and that is achievable. Similarly, for foundation, it's only 50%. That's why we have better progression rate. So just in case if they fail the exam, they will get another chance for retaking the test. So there is no issue at all. Plus, what we have as a benefit, if they're coming for Navitas institution, they get 4 years of visa altogether. So they don't need to worry about the visa after, especially if they're coming for foundation, they don't need to worry about applying for bachelor visa. It's because they get visa for bachelor as well. So definitely they will get the chance for retaking the test.
So because I had to raise the question, because like in our market, especially Nepal, like there has been some issues regarding the foundation or the international year one. So I don't want to like talk about which university where the students were sent to, or like where they were studying in. We all know about that, but we just want to make sure, like because our agency Bradford has never sent a student anywhere where students are not aware of what they're gonna do, what they expect after completion or after doing this foundation or international year one. That's why like we want to make sure, like through this program and like meeting in person to the students and their parents, that wants to know, you should know all in details before you apply to this. The benefit about like going into the pathway is, even if you don't qualify for university's admission directly as a direct entry applicant, then you have a route. Like this is the pathway by Navitas, and then you can still go to the first year of the bachelor's degree, and get to those university and complete your degree, and then make your career. So that's the thing.
Absolutely.
And all right, thanks for that. And so we'd always like advise our students and their parents to get this idea before you submit your application anywhere, like to any agents. So we at Bradford would be happy to like give every details about that, so you feel confident. And we have Anup, who is the area manager for Nepal, will be available for information anytime.
Yes. Just before starting with our presentation, I want to say to all our students plus parents, they need to check the location first. How far is it from the main city? Because they are obviously looking for part-time job as well, right? So if they understand the location well, definitely they can get the idea which city is it and how far is it from main city. So that if they are looking for part-time job and stuff, definitely you need a part-time job for living as well. So definitely we say that there is 20 hours work right, even for foundation students if they come for Navitas, because they get that kind of benefit. Okay, so they get 20 hours of work right. Similarly, most of our institutions are in the city. So definitely, if your students are looking for part-time job during the time of their studies, they will definitely get that. So that is, I'm also will try to relate most of our institution with London, because London is the #1 student destination in the world. Similarly, plus London is the hub. That's more than, I think, 7 to 9 million. I think 9 million people are living in London. So definitely big city.
Largest city, the biggest city.
Yes.
And of course, and then
That's
you
9
like
million.
experience it, and maybe first name like of the city that when you talk about thinking about UK, probably comes on your mind like London. All right.
Yes,
And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So since I'm a London graduate, so
yeah.
I can definitely give you the idea,
Right.
because yes,
That's the advantage,
you can get it. Yes, you can get everything you want in London, definitely.
Right. Like
Right.
like Mr. Like Srestha just mentioned about himself as well. He is a UK graduate, and he has got all the experience as an international student. And then it's always great to hear from somebody who has gone through that situation and been there, and then we are now at the position to advise you. So together with Bradford, all of us, like myself here in the United States, and like you see my background dark, it's nighttime here. So we are and our team in Nepal and other countries, see, we want to make sure that you as a student, as an applicant, you'll get plenty of information before you start your process with us, because we want your success. We want to be as crystal clear as you want us to be, and you want to be. So this is what we need for. So
Sure.
we have such presentation by our guest today, Mr. Anup, as well. But before touching that, I just want to get you the next question here. So it is about we have very good number of students inquiring about a particular college by Navitas. Of course, you're gonna do some presentation, but before that, I just wanna touch about that pathway provider. So it's the question that we often hear from our students. So what would you suggest? Even if the students do not have IELTS, because as you know, this pandemic has been crazy, the students are not able to sit in for this test IELTS.
Well, definitely we have options for this one, but especially obviously this depends, guys. I mean, IELTS is important if you are going to English-speaking countries. So definitely IELTS is important, and we don't know when the things will be. When the UKBI will change things, right? As of now, we have institution accepting for master, for undergrads, especially if you are from A-level or IB background, and if you have scored C in your A-level, 5 in your IB, then you don't need to do IELTS. For undergrads. Okay, for postgrads, we have few institutions. Only University of Portsmouth, we have International College of Portsmouth, where we can say English will be waived if you can provide us MOI, medium of instruction was English. If you can provide a letter from the college saying MOI was English, then definitely we can waive up the IELTS. But this is not the ultimate solution, guys. You have to be confident about your English if you want to go to UK, because meantime, the institution can say, I want to take an interview of these students to check whether he is eligible or not. So I'm not saying there won't be an interview, there won't be IELTS. Obviously, in the market, there is a rumor saying UK is not asking for IELTS. That's not the case. If you are studying in the English medium in school, or let's say if you have done your bachelor in English, then only they will waive off the IELTS requirement. So not for everyone.
Yeah, I agree with you completely, because as being the resident here and yourself, the graduate from the UK, and you've got all this experience without fluency in English. Of course, one has a lot of challenges to face. So we at Bradford also do not want to encourage the students without IELTS or PT or TOEFL, because we understand what the challenges you might have to face. So just in case, when you are not able to sit for this exam, especially in the time like this, you have no test centers, offering the test, and but you want to continue with your study plans, then I think this is the only option that is available with Navitas. It is with the University of Portsmouth. And again, like Mr. Anup just shared with you, Navitas is not an agency or anything. They are an entity. They are campus itself within the university. So this is the beauty about Navitas. So it's International College Portsmouth, we call it, where you can actually start year one or foundation or even pre-masters. So this is the thing.
So MOI is applicable for pre-master only, but if you are applying for foundation or first year, if you don't have IELTS, what you can do Duolingo, which is free of cost at ICP. Okay, so that is available in ICP free of cost. So meantime, while I'll be sharing the screen about different institutions, I'll tell you where we have free English tests.
Sure, yeah, definitely. Because we've been hearing a lot about this college, especially. So I just wanted to talk about this thing. So there is an opportunity, but of course it's always not recommended. Rather,
absolutely. I would not say that we don't want to be known as a institution where you don't have IELTS. You don't need IELTS. Okay, so definitely, if you are not confident, do IELTS. Okay, at least try once. If you get it well, because UKBI can change anytime. UKBI can change the entry requirement anytime.
Great. All right, dear viewers, I hope you are enjoying our talks here. Just feel free to drop any question about your study plans or any confusion or any universities or courses that could be available with Navitas. And of course, you might think I can go to any consultant and then seek for their support when I'm ready. See, there is nothing as a harm when you ask us now or come to us and then inquire about your opportunities. So we encourage you to feel free and then ask us any of your questions that are hovering on your mind. All right, Anup, sir, let's go to your presentation, and that will give us more clarity about your programs and the university and the things that you actually need to advise to the students.
Absolutely, sure. So normally, guys, I mean, obviously we have 10 institutions in the UK, so definitely it takes at least half an hour to present without videos. I have a video as well, but I'm not going to play it. You can definitely go to our website and the YouTube channel to get the videos. But I will just give you the rough idea, the entry requirements, and then I will probably give you the idea about the rankings, and then why you should choose those institutions, particularly in certain institutions. All right. So let me share the screen. Then we will talk about our institution.
Why is why our guest Mr. Anup is talking about half an hour time, because it's not just one university that they they have plenty of around 10, and so this could take some time. So
yes,
it's interesting anyway. It's
if you want to go to that is absolutely right. If you want to go to any part of UK, definitely we have options. So let's check it out. Okay, guys.
Sure. Go ahead.
Let me share the screen with you.
All right, good to go.
So can you share the screen now?
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. So I already said what Navitas is, and Navitas, I will just give you a brief idea only. So Navitas is a global education provider that has changed generation of learners, transformed their lives through education. So we are pioneer for pathways. As I already said, pioneer means we are doing it for more than 45 plus years. And then we have 120 institutions in 31 plus countries. That includes obviously Australia, UK, Canada, the USA. We also have institutions in Dubai, Sri Lanka, and Indonesia, many other European countries. Okay, so we are not the university, but we have many institutions to help you out. Okay, and why you should go to UK? I already said a few things about UK. UK is getting really popular among Nepalese students because of many reasons. I will give you some reasons as well, but these are the little bit of facts, okay? Because UK is getting really popular because of not only because of the country, because of the status of the universities, because of the recognition. Obviously, you know, UK, there are 150 higher education institutions, and some of them are world class. World class means only, I'm from UK, there are 4 university on top 10 in the whole world. So if you go to top 10 university in the world, you will find 4 universities from UK. There are Oxford, Cambridge, UCL, and Imperial College London. They are from UK. So definitely they are highly recognized. World-class research is there. World-class teaching is there. World-class research wise, we all are waiting for the vaccines, right? Oxford University is producing vaccines, and we all are waiting for that. So world-class research is also there. And there are 50,000 plus courses in 25 subject areas. Means whichever courses you're looking for, we have it all. Okay, 50,000 courses available means everything is available in the UK. Apparently, there are 260,000 students coming to UK every year, but things are changing. Now they're planning to get 600,000 by 2030. Every year, 600,000, double the number of how much they're getting it now. Okay, so 600,000 students are expecting in the UK every year. And so definitely this is where they are focusing for international students, because they are not part of EU anymore. So, you know, from I think January 31st, 2021, they will be officially out of EU. So EU citizens, especially EU means the people from European Union, something like Germany, people from France, Italy, Spain, they will be treated as international students now. Okay, that is the reason UK is focusing for other international students as well. So this is the right time. Okay, and work placement opportunity is also there. Work placement means that they are promoting sandwich learning for many years. Means while you will be studying in UK institution, after 1 year of let's say 1 year or 2 years of studies, you will get placement opportunity as well in most of our institutions. And history, heritage, this is the best you will get in UK. History, heritage, and unique experience. UK, you know, guys, there are four different countries: England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And they all are beautiful. They all are unique. They all are, rich in their history. Definitely, you will enjoy the place. And especially in England, obviously, there are many good cities, many famous cities, something like London, Birmingham, Manchester, Oxford, Cambridge, many popular cities in England. And similarly in Wales, they have, Swansea, Cardiff. In Scotland, they have Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen, and Northern Ireland, Belfast. Very, very popular and Titanic one. Okay, guys, that is why if you go to UK, definitely you should go to, obviously, I'm not saying you have to visit everywhere, but during the time of your free time, you can definitely explore the places, beautiful places. You will see the buildings from 13th, 14th centuries. And this is the reason UK is very popular for tourist destination as well. They got 2019, they got 40 million people as a tourist, obviously, and they earn 28 plus billions out of tourism only. So that is why this is the best destination if you want to explore the country. Okay, so this is it about UK, just a fact. But why you should go to UK? Other things, and UK's visa is obviously you can apply now. VFS is open. UK border is open. You can fly to UK. In fact, some of our students are getting visa. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we have few students got the visa, and they are flying very soon. So definitely, this is also the plus point. Though there is obviously a news even in Europe, COVID is again surging, but definitely they will control for sure. So as of now, it's open. You can fly to UK anytime. And other reason why you should go to UK is obviously they are being very flexible, guys. You can apply to UK before 6 months now. You don't need to wait for 3 months time. Before 6 months, you can apply, and there is no cap at all. Means you can stay in UK as much as you want until you are studying or you're getting job, right? There was only 5 years cap before, means only you can study in UK for 5 years. Now there is no cap. Plus, if you are in UK for 12 months, you don't need to show your financial documents. This is also the plus point for UK. And things are changing. So many things are changing. Point-based systems are changing. Plus, even the, living expenses is also changing, because now If you're going to UK, if you're going out of London, then you have to show 12,006. And if you are now out of London is 9,207. And if you're going inside London, then the living expenses will be 12,006. So remember this, so many things are changing, obviously in favor of students. So that is the reason UK is getting really popular. I told you about Navitas, why we are popular, why we are obviously focusing for international students, plus why our standard is always getting better and better. So let me tell you why, okay? First is obviously, we are pathway. We have the students who are not eligible for direct bachelor and direct master. And benefit of coming to Navitas is combined CAS. Means if you're students coming for foundation, if you want to go to foundation, especially nursing students, because we do not offer direct bachelor or first year, international first year, especially international first year in Navitas institution, especially if you are coming for nursing, you have to go through foundation only. Okay. Similarly, if you're looking for engineering and other courses, some of the institutions, they only run foundation, not even international first year. So if you're coming for foundation, you will get 4 years of visa altogether. Means you will get CAS for 4 years. You will get 1 year for foundation and 3 year of bachelor, right? So combined CAS will be there and combined visa will be there. So you don't need to worry whether you will fail the exam, then you will not get the visa application for your bachelor. That's not the case with Navitas. We have combined CAS, so you don't need to worry about your visa application. You don't need to worry about your visa. Okay. Similarly, we do not ask for UKBI IELTS. UKBI IELTS, we can accept normal IELTS, PTE. We can accept Duolingo, English indicator, IELTS indicator, and many other things. Okay. So UKBI test is not only the test we are asking for, but if you want Presessional English is the English class before you go for your main course. If you want Presessional English, then only you need to do UKBI IELTS. So Presessional English is for those students having low IELTS. Let's say if you have IELTS, our entry requirement for diploma, let's say first year is 6.56. But if you scored only 5.5, you have to do Presessional English. Okay, you need to do English first before your main course. So for that, we need UKBI IELTS. Remember this one. And Presessional English is available up to 1 year, guys. So all the students can go for Presessional English. I told you about Navitas, why we are good. We are inside the university. We have small class size, 20 to 30 students in one class. Our professors are from the universities. And our progression rate is very, very good. Means our students, when they come to our institution, they will definitely pass the test and they will go to university. We have 90% progression rate. And as I said, 40 to 50% is the requirement for your progression. And we have many intakes. Obviously, next intake is January, February. But we also have May, June. Okay. So May, June is mostly for foundation and pre-master. Okay. And obviously September, October is also there. And I told you about the work right. Especially if you are coming for Navitas institution, you will get combined CAS, you will get the visa for 4 years. That's the benefit. Plus, if you are coming for foundation, you will be allowed for 20 hours work right, not only 10 hours. Normally, if you go to foundation only, you'll get only 10 hours in a work right. Whereas, if you come to Navitas institution, you will get 20 hours work right, just like the students get for direct bachelor and direct master. So 20 hours work right will be there, guys. So this is the plus point. So these are our institution, guys. I told you we have covered almost all UK. So you can definitely come to our institution. Wherever you want to go in UK, we have the option for you. But we don't have institution in Northern Ireland. But we have most of our institution in England, one in Wales, one in Scotland. And I will tell you, Birmingham City and Anglo Ruskin, they're not expecting accepting students from Nepal. But Anglo Ruskin, we can try. Birmingham City, not at all. And rest of the institution, we have 8 institutions. Obviously, I will tell you one by one, but most of our institutions are TF Gold or TF Silver. TF means Teaching Excellence Framework, okay? So this is just a link. Application-wise, this is another reason why Nepalese students want to go to UK. This application is so straightforward, so simple, so easy. Why? You will send us the application with your academic documents, passport, English, and CV. Then we'll issue a condition offer letter. then there will be an interview. Interview is going to be optional very soon, but some of the institutions are still taking interview. Interview is must. You have to be ready for interview. Then we will issue you a condition offer letter. And after condition offer letter, you will prepare your financial documents. The financial documents wise, we just need 28 days of balance. That's it. We don't need anything for UK. Similarly, if you're coming from loan, we just need loan sanction letter. We don't ask for your valuation. We don't ask for your, sales date. We don't ask for other documents. We just need loan sanction letter on the student's name. That's it. We just need that. Okay, 28 days of balance if you're coming from bank balance, or if you're maintaining your balance, or if you're using your loan, then we just need loan sanction letter saying that a student can pay from loan anytime. Okay, simple, very simple, guys. This is the reason why students are coming to UK. Another things after this, after paying your tuition fee and showing the financial proof, then we'll issue a precast. Precast is just a checklist. Then we will issue you a cash later. Then you can apply for visa. So it's very simple. That is the reason our Nepal students, they want to go to UK. Now, entry requirement wise, this is straightforward. If you are looking for foundation, if you don't have 60%, if you don't have 2.4, if you have below 2.4, then you have to go through foundation. I told you foundation is extra year of studies. After foundation, you will go to second year, not first. Okay, so we just need 2.0, that is 50% for foundation. And English-wise, for foundation, we need 5.5 each band. But if you are from A-level or IB background, as I said, if you are from A-level, we just need 3 C in your English. And if you're from IB background, we need 5 in your English. So remember this one. IELTS exemption is only for A-level and IB, remember, okay? For first year, this is first year. First year, we need 60%, at least 60%. If you want to go to first year in UK, in navigation institution, you need 2.4 and above. Then only you will be eligible for first year. And IELTS-wise, we need 5.5. Okay, I told you, if you are not eligible because of your English, then you can do Presessional English. That is available for diploma, foundation, as well as first year. Now, pre-master. Pre-master is for those students who cannot go to university directly for their master program. And pre-master is available for almost all programs. So pre-master, why you should go to pre-master? If you have 3 years of bachelor, we can accept 3 years of bachelor only in 2 institutions. One is ICP, International College of Portsmouth, and second one is University of Plymouth International College, that is UP. We can accept 3 years of bachelor, okay? But if you have 4 years of bachelor, you have low academic score, let's say 50%, 55%, you don't have 60%, or you don't have work experience, or your IELTS is just 5.5, then you can come to pre-master program. And we have pre-master in almost all institutions. And ICP, I told you, ICP, if you can provide MOI, minimum instruction, was English, then we don't need IELTS, okay? Similarly, in SIC, our English requirement, IELTS requirement is just 5.5 East band for pre-master. Very low, guys. But if any one of you students, if any one of you guys are looking for Hartford International College and you don't have IELTS, what you can do PBT test, Pearson version test in HIC for free, okay? Pre-BT test in HIC is free. Similarly, in ICP, Duolingo is free. And in Swansea, we have Swell test for free, okay? Now, this is just a minimum tuition fee, guys. Obviously, we have 10 institutions, so we have a range. Our firm foundation tuition fee start from 10,000 to 16,000. First year start from 11,000 to 18,000. Pre-master is starting from 7,100 to 9,500. So let me go to the institution one by one. I'll try to make it only two minutes for each institution, so we'll be on time. Now, starting from UNIC, University of Northampton. So Northampton is 1 hour away from London, but depends which kind of transportation you use, right? If you use a private car, then it might take a little bit of time. But if you use a train is very, very popular in UK, especially in London. They are number one, I would say, for public transportation. So don't worry, you don't need to buy a car in UK. You can use public transportation. And University of Northampton is 1 hour away from London. I'm trying to relate with London, guys. Most of our students want to go to London for their work, for their stay, right? If you want to stay in London, it's still fine. If you want to travel, because even I used to travel 1.5 hour for my university. So definitely you can do the same. And which is 1 hour away, but I would definitely suggest you to stay in Northampton and study there. And if you want to work in London, you can go to London for work. Okay, so this is the case with University of Northampton, guys. Northampton is a beautiful city, and we have University of Northampton here. This is TF Gold, Teaching Excellence Framework wise, TF Gold status university we have. And this is famous for many reasons. First is obviously the tuition fee. Very reasonable tuition fee, guys. Whatever you have seen the previous slide, the lowest one, foundation 10,000, first year 11,000, pre-master 71,000. That 7,100, that is University of Northampton International College. Our tuition fee is very, very low, or I would say reasonable in this institution. And obviously, you will study in the state-of-the-art facility university, because they have spent £330 million for the facilities. So definitely you will be studying in the modern facilities, cutting edge technology. And I would say 93% of our students, graduates, get the job. And that has been there for last 10 years. So 93% of our graduates get the job right after their graduation. And the popular program in this institution could be health profession. If you are looking for nursing, if you are looking for health science, healthcare, then this could be the one, because they are top 7 in UK. I told you there are many university, very popular university in UK, and this is top 7 for nursing or health profession. So if you are looking for nursing, if you're looking for health science, healthcare, this could be a very good institution. Similarly, if you're looking for accounting, business, computing, engineering, we have it, everything. And this is where we have progression scholarship. So I told you, cheaper option, the low tuition fee, but if you do well in your first year or foundation or pre-master, you will get progression scholarship up to 30% while you go to University of Northampton. So we have that scholarship available for you guys. Okay, and the living expenses are also low in Northampton. That's why I told you to stay in Northampton and study in Northampton, obviously, and work in London if you want to really work in there. Okay, so program-wise, guys, we have everything. We have accounting, business, engineering, fashion designing. Even we have leather technology. And leather technology-wise, Northampton is very, very popular. They have got 900 years of heritage. And if you have ever heard about or wore shoes, Dr. Martin shoes, then that's from Northampton. So Northampton is very, very popular for leather product. And postgrads-wise, we have everything again. We have business, computing, engineering. We also have public health in here. If you want to go for public health, especially students from BSc Nursing or public health or any health-related course, if you want to go to UK with pre-master, we have public health in University of Northampton International College. Okay. Now I could play the video, but I'm going to skip the video here today to save some time. And we do have a placement opportunity for most of the master program, most of the business master program, I'll say, management students. We have placement opportunity for MBA, international hotel management, event management, tourism management, project management. So definitely this is optional. If you don't want to do it, it is absolutely fine. But if you want to do it, then this could be a very good institution for you. This is free of cost, okay? So you can do placement in our institution. Now this is London Brunel, second one. And London Brunel is very popular among Nepal students. We are getting good number of students even in this situation. So Brunel University London is very popular, and we have LBIC, London Brunel International College. And London Brunel is in Oxbridge, which is Zone 6. From central London to London Brunel, it takes 45 minutes, okay? And this is also a reasonable place if you want to stay, if you want to live in that place, because this is in Zone 6. Because in London, you have a setup, something like Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4. Normally, Zone 1 and Zone 2 is very expensive. Obviously, that is central London. But if you go a little bit far from Zone 1, then the living expenses will be low. Other expenses will also be low. So this is in Zone 6. So if you want to stay in, study in London Brunel, I would suggest you to stay in nearby the university. Your living expenses will be low. Okay. Now, in terms of university, guys, many programs we have in here. some of the programs are very, very popular, especially design and education. They are second in London. I told you there are two universities from London. They are top 10 in the whole world. So being in second position, you understand the ranking there. So design, education, we are second in London. For civil engineering, we are third in London. For biomedicals, science, we are fifth in London. Similarly, if you're looking for business, we have AACSB accreditation. You know it, only 5% university get this accreditation. So business program is also very famous in London, Brunel. And what is important to understand here about London, Brunel, is this is top 5 in UK in terms of career service. Means I told you 150 universities are there in UK, and some of them, 4 of them are top 10 in the world. So this one is top 5 for career service. Means the chances of getting job after your graduation is very, very high if you are a London Brunel graduate. So this is top 5. Remember this one. And if you want to stay in university accommodation, this university accommodation is top 4 in London. So obviously you will be getting the world-class facility there. Now, program-wise, if you want to go for foundation or first year, we have everything: business, computing, we have engineering, we have education, but we don't have nursing in London Brunel, remember, okay? Not London Brunel, we are not promoting nursing, we don't have it. And for postgrads, we have limited but important program. If you are looking for business, computer science, engineering, environmental science, we have it here. And most of our bachelor program, guys, we have internship opportunity. So most of our bachelor program in London Brunel, we have internship program. So you can see almost every bachelor courses offer work placement. So this is also the plus point for you. And this is Hertfordshire, another very popular institution among the students. In fact, it's very popular among our agents, and especially our sponsor is also fan of this university, I guess.
Yeah.
So University of Hertfordshire.
Yeah, this is university, that has been so popular, not just among Nepalese students or Southeast Asian students. This has something great to offer to international students. So globally, it's a very good one. And we are the authorized representative for Nepal as well. And they're only very special programs, I would say, at both levels, undergrad and postgrad. They also have foundation, but foundation
Absolutely.
at university, of course, literally taken away by Navitas. So let's talk about it.
Absolutely. So Hertfordshire is obviously we have Hertfordshire International College. We call it HIC. This is the pathway for University of Hertfordshire. As he said already, this university is also very famous among the students. Plus, this is very famous institution we have in UK.
Right.
So there are many reasons why, because the teaching excellency framework, why they are gold status. But another reason I would say is this is very close to London. If you guys want to study in Hertfordshire, stay in London, this could be a very good location, because this is just 25 minutes away from central London. 25 minutes.
Right there.
So definitely, if you want to work in London, stay in Hertfordshire, it is still fine. If you want to stay in London, study in Hertfordshire, this is also fine. And many programs at these institutions are very, very famous, especially animation and gaming. They are #1 in UK, animation and gaming. If you guys are looking for this kind of program, I would say go to Hertfordshire. Similarly, event, tourism, hospitality management, there are 7 in UK. And economics, 4th in UK for economics. And film production as well. If you are looking for film, TV, or let's say music production, this university is very famous. There are 16. In fact, Warner Bros. Studio is 30 minutes away from Hertfordshire University. 30 minutes. Warner Bros. If you know, if you ever watched Harry Potter, they are the producer. So
Warner Bros. Of course, I think our students of this generation, I think they know
they've seen many times.
They have seen
They're very, very popular. So if you guys are interested for film, TV, music production, this is it.
Being students at Hertfordshire means you are going to those studios, right? So this is a real life experience, and that's great to be here.
And you can see the picture here. Very beautiful university we have, and 96% of our graduates are in work or further studies within 6 months' time. So 96% get a job or further studies. That's kind of like 100%. Maybe 4% should be something like me, right? Going back to their own country. So I would say
nation. And you're doing great.
This is great, stats, right? So because 96% is very, very good.
Yeah.
And even if you are looking for fashion designing, this is top 29 in UK. So they're very, very good for fashion designing as well. And program-wise, as we said, we have everything in here. If you're looking for nursing, we have it here. Nursing is available in Hertfordshire, guys. And similarly, if you're looking for fashion designing, computing, engineering, business, everything is here. If especially animation and gaming, number one. Remember this one. Okay. And if you even if you're looking for tourism management, we have it here.
Yeah.
Okay. I told you about Hertfordshire. If you're looking for pre-master, this is just 5.5 IELTS, East Band, 5.5. You don't need 5.5. So if you guys looking for IELTS requirement is 5.5, East Band only. But if you're looking for, if you don't have IELTS, you want to go to Hertfordshire for first year or foundation or pre-master, then you can do PBT test. That's called Pearson Russian test, which is free of cost. If you're looking for that test, we can do that. I can run the test for you if you are interested in that one. So this is amazing information about Hertfordshire, guys, one of our very, very famous institutions. Let me go to another one. All right, so went to a wrong one.
Yeah, that's great.
So you can still see this, right?
Yeah.
You can see ICP?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I was pressing the wrong button. Now, this is International College of Portsmouth, and we have the pathway for University of Portsmouth. And Portsmouth is coastal city, and this is island inside the island. You know, UK is the biggest island. That's why it's also known as Great Britain, right? So this is island inside the island. Portsmouth is the coastal city, which is kind of like island inside the island. Beautiful city, guys. If you're looking for Portsmouth, because this is top 10 affordable city in UK. So if you're looking for affordable city where you have to pay less for your living expenses, and not too far from London though, it's just 90 minutes away from London. You can definitely travel during your weekend and you can explore the place. A very popular institution, TF Gold, top 21 university in UK. So if you are asking me about the number of students currently studying, Nepalese students, we have plenty. So we have plenty of students going to ICP. And many programs are very popular in this institution, especially if you're looking for, technical one, something like architecture, engineering. Architecture top 16 in UK. Engineering top 21 in UK. Similarly, if you're looking for business and all, business, finance, accounting, then we are top 28 in UK. And most important part is here. This is number one in UK for graduate salary boost. So, the graduates get higher salary. If you are a graduate from University of Portsmouth, the chances of getting high salary is there. So Portsmouth, guys, not too far from London, and very beautiful city, affordable, top 10 affordable city. You have many programs in here. If you are looking for ICP, obviously we have all the program for undergrads and postgrads. Undergrads, we have business, computing, engineering. I told you all the things we have. Even if you are looking for pharmacy, pharmaceutical science, pharmacology, or if you're, I think we have one from Bradford for pharmacy. And if you're looking for, let's say, dental therapy, dental hygiene, we have that program here. Okay, but obviously the dental therapy and dental hygiene, the IELTS requirement is a little bit high. Even if you are going for foundation, it's 6.56. So definitely you need to check before your application. And for postgrads, we have biomedicine, we have business, engineering, IT, business, or public health, public administration, science and technology. Everything is available. What you need to remember about ICP is, if you're looking for master, pre-master program, and if you can produce, you can get the letter from the college saying the medium of instruction was English, then you don't need to do IELTS. This is the little bit highlight for ICP. Similarly, if you want to do Duolingo, which is obviously another another test most of the institutions are using at the moment, Duolingo is free of cost. If you want to go to ICP and you want to do Duolingo, you can do it without any cost. So this is the information about ICP, guys. Okay.
Well, just 1 second. Though we talked a little bit about ICP, like you just mentioned, International College Portsmouth, which is a part of which is by Navitas. run by Navitas for those students who have like less academic or low IELTS, or let's say low English proficiency. So this is meant for those. And then with this college, actually you can like enhance your fluency in English, and then your skills, as well as like the academic strength. So you can get into the university after completing the program there. So see, like Anup sir already like mentioned about like many international students and many from Nepal as well. They are like loving it, and of course like their employability, like after you are a graduate from this university, then there are like plenty of jobs. Like that's been the case for all students. Like let's say the percentage of the like the employability is also very high, and the programs itself. See, like TEF Gold, like Navitas has got like almost half of the institution they represent. I mean, they work with. They are all TEF Gold, which means like teaching excellence framework. Only few like universities in the UK has got this status. So that is under that is with this gold status as well. So it's always good to like get this opportunity, even though you do not have like solid academic profile or your fluency in English, then you can still like get into undergrad or master's degree, rerouting yourself, like going through this Navitas pathway. All right, guys. And the good news is like if you could not like take the IELTS or PT or TOEFL or such, then you have opportunity to apply to this college with your college letter mentioning that you studied in English. So we call it MOI, the medium of instruction verification. And again, like Mr. Anup and his team will be taking a credibility interview, like your fluency interview. Then they will be approving you when you are successful. Then you can get into the process later.
True. Lovely. So that is the case with ICP. And yes, if you are looking for pre-master, then MOI can be the help. Great. But definitely, you got to improve it, guys. Even if you are not providing your IELTS result, definitely you need to improve your English as you are going to English-speaking country, right? So let me go to another institution now. Okay, again. So
that's okay.
Okay, this is Swansea, right? You can see this, the college Swansea University. So this is another top university we have, but this is in Wales. So I told you, UK consists of 4 different countries. So you can see that only during World Cup, right? You will see the team from England, team from Scotland, team from Northern Ireland. So this is separate one. And this is called, obviously, Swansea. Swansea University is in Swansea itself, and this is a coastal city again. As you can see, even our university is next to sea. So if you like such kind of environment, this is obviously very far from London. It's nearly 3.5 hours away from London. So I would not suggest you to go to Swansea, and definitely you can go to London during your holiday period. But this is 1 hour away from Cardiff. Cardiff is the capital city of Wales. Okay. Now, in terms of university, guys, university-wise, this is also a TEF Gold, Gold status university. In fact, this is the University of the Year. This is again Student Choice Award winner university in 2019. This is University of the Year from obviously UK, and this is top 30 research university of UK. So if you're looking for good university, very popular, very highly ranked university in Wales, then this could be the one, okay? And many programs in this institution are highly ranked, especially medical school. They are top 3 in UK. I told you top 10, out of top 10 university in the whole world, 4 of them are from the UK. And this one is top 3 for medical school, means this is beating some of them, okay? So very highly ranked university for medical. Similarly, if you're looking for engineering course, we are top 15 in UK for engineering, and many other aspects, especially if you're looking for low cost, this is top 10 affordable, city in UK. Similarly, student satisfaction wise as well, they are top 10 in UK. So out of 150 universities, they're top 10. And career wise as well, they're top 5 in UK in terms of career prospect. So top 5 in UK means the chances of getting a job after your graduation is very high, if you are a Swansea University graduates. And this is top-ranked University of Wales. If you guys are looking for Wales, this could be the options. And in Swansea, we are offering 4,000 discount on outside scholarship. We call it bursary. So 4,000 bursaries available in Swansea. Even if you are looking for pre-master, first year, or foundation, you will get 4,000 scholarship for next intake. Remember, if you're looking for a scholarship, this could be the very good option. And this is in Swansea, and this is in one of the famous university we are talking about. Okay, program-wise, guys, whatever program you're looking for undergrads, we have it all. We have engineering, we have business, we have computer science, we have psychology, sports science, everything is available in undergrads. In postgrads, limited, but very important one. We have accounting, computer science, engineering. We also have public health and management. If you guys are from health science background, you can choose this program, public health and management. This could be a very good one because I told you they are very good institution for medical school. They are top 3 in UK for medical. So if you're looking for this kind of program, this could be a very good one with 4,000 scholarship. And as I said, if you don't have IELTS, if you don't have PTE, you can do SWEL test. That's Swansea University English test, SWEL test, which is free of cost at Swansea. You can do that as well. Okay. And another realistic one is if you are going to UK and you want to stay in, let's say, obviously you need 14 days of quarantine, right? So that is free at Swansea University. They call it Swansea University. Okay, you can use the accommodation by providing by the college. So definitely 14 days of facilities are available in this institution.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I told you bursary 4,000. This is it. So we have bursary, but that is obviously not that is available for next intake.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is Plymouth. And Plymouth is very far from London, not too far, 4 hours away. Definitely you can visit 2 other cities during your holiday period. But if you are trying to go very close to London, then this is not the place. But this is international students' favorite place. Okay, many reasons, obviously. There are many good places in Plymouth as well. Especially, I love the place where you have castle in the sea. Okay, so that's a beautiful place. It's called Saint Michael Castle, I guess, and a beautiful place, I would say. If you're looking for a calm environment, affordable city, then this is the one. Okay, Plymouth is 4 hours away from London, and we have very popular institution here. This is University of Plymouth, and we call it UP. The Navitas one is UP. Okay, this is second young university in UK, and many programs, especially ocean engineering and clinical medical research, they are number 1 in UK.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 in UK means you get the idea. I told you there are many good universities in UK, and they are number 1 for ocean engineering and medical research. Means they are very, very good for the program, right? So if you're looking for engineering program, research program, then this could be the very good university for you. And I told you,
yeah,
yes.
When you said like to talk about research program, of course, their professor, their whole team, the medical course team, is working together with other companies, in terms of developing the vaccine, this COVID vaccine. And this is absolutely true that this is great for marine or ocean engineering, plus this research, and also for business program. And the place itself, you see, very coastal, and then you can enjoy your vacation there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a coastal city.
Right.
So it says live in Britain's ocean city. So surrounded by the sea, surrounded by the beaches, many beaches there. So definitely you will love it. I love the place. It's an amazing place. And if you are looking for calm environment though, if you love a vibrant city, something like London, definitely you will not enjoy the place. But if you love the calm environment, this is the place. And in fact, UPIC is our winner of International College of the Year.
Wow.
So this is obviously International College of the Year means we have many international students coming to this institution. Okay,
Great.
And top 5 in UK for international student experience. So obviously this is one of the very good institution for international students.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is it. UK's friendliest city. This says I would say all the cities of UK, they are very friendly, welcoming. People are not racist like other countries. So I have experienced that, and I would definitely recommend you to go to any part of UK cities. Okay, so this is it about UPIC. I told you we have all the program in here as well. If you're looking for business, computer science, especially engineering and research program, we are very good in UPIC, and we also have tourism and hospitality program in for undergrads as well as postgrads. For postgrads, very limited program we have. We have business, we have data and computer science, publishing, and tourism and hospitality. Very limited, but obviously one of the very popular program we have. And the tuition fees are also reasonable in Plymouth, guys. So let me skip this one. And this is Leicester. So Leicester, I'm sure if you are a IPL, it's called EPL, English Premier League. If you are Barclays English Premier League fan, then you will definitely know about Leicester. They have Leicester City. Okay, so Leicester, University of Leicester is a very popular, guys, and this is quite far from London, not too far, 2.5 hours away from London. So this is west, what do you call it, northern part of London, and we have very popular institution here that is top 25 in UK. So ranking wise, they are top 25 in UK and 166 in the whole world, if you're talking about the ranking. Similarly, Leicester is also known as the happiest city in UK, second happiest city in UK. So happiness, I'm sure they count this as a, they measure it. The happiness, obviously, you can measure with the living standards, right? The education, many other aspects. So second happiest city plus most affordable. Third most affordable city means the living expenses will be low if you are going for Leicester. Okay, and many good thing about Leicester is one of the good thing about Leicester is obviously they are very popular for research purpose. If you know about, I think they were the first one to introduce biometric or something like that. I've seen somewhere, but I'm just confused about this. They were very good for this kind of research and research program wise. In fact, if you're talking about the space research, they are very closely working with NASA. So if you are looking for science, if you're looking for research program, they are very popular. Okay, even for business program. In fact, top 10 UK university for producing CEOs. So if you're looking for business program and such kind of program, they are also good for this kind of programs. Okay, so top 10 University of UK producing CEO is obviously something very unique. But what you need to know about Leicester is I have a very good information about Leicester now. Excuse me. So Leicester, we were only focusing for foundation. Now we have first year program as well. Okay, but very limited. Okay, we don't have everything. We have business, mostly business for now, but very soon there will be many programs coming for Leicester first year and pre-master. Apparently, we were focusing for only foundation. We do have everything for foundation, guys. As you can see, we even have aerospace engineering, we have biological science, we have very unique programs in here. So if you're looking for Leicester, guys, 2.5 hours away from London, but one of the very popular institution. And why I'm saying I have a good news, I have good news about scholarship in here. We were not having scholarship much in most of the institution. In here, Leicester, if you're applying for Leicester University, you will get 2,000 scholarship for first year as well as foundation if you're applying. Plus, there will be progression scholarship up to 3,000 each year. Okay, so progression scholarship will be there for all our students, 3,000 each year. Obviously, we are still waiting for this. Was introduced just last week, so definitely we are waiting for the final confirmation from the our team. But this is, as of now, this is the good news for our students. Okay, 2,000 scholarship, initial scholarship, and progression scholarship 3,000 each year. So that is available in Leicester. And as I said, this is very popular institution and high university. Now this is the last one, and I think we beat the time. Now this is Robert Gordon University in Scotland. So if you are looking for Scotland, guys, Scotland is another country. another beautiful country outside, and another financially strong country. And they were trying to be a separate country before a few years, but still they are under the United Kingdom. And this is Robert Gordon University is in Aberdeen. And Aberdeen is the third largest city in Scotland. And Scotland, obviously, the capital city is Edinburgh, which is very, very famous for tourists. If you want to go to Aberdeen, from Aberdeen to Edinburgh, it takes 2.5 hours. Okay, you can definitely visit Edinburgh, beautiful city. And Aberdeen is the international city, though. Okay, they are top three in Scotland, third largest city in Scotland, and top 55 student city in the world. So definitely one of the very popular, city we have for Scotland. And what you need to know about the Robert Gordon University is this is Scottish University of the Year. Means they are the #1 Scottish university for this year. Okay. Plus, they are also very good in terms of #1 in Scotland for industry connection. Industry connection wise, this university is #1 in Scotland. And obviously, industry exposure and work relevant programs are there. And plus, 90% of our program offer paid placement. This is rare in the UK as well. Paid placement. 90% of our program, we have paid placement. So if you guys are looking for paid placement and #1 institution in Scotland, then Robert Gordon University is there for you. And Aberdeen is international city, guys. As of now, there are 30,000 students studying in Robert Gordon University, and obviously very popular institution, guys. As you can see, some of the programs are top 2 in UK, especially physiotherapy and health profession. They are top 2 in UK, and being top 2 in UK, you know the idea now, right? So physiotherapy, if you guys are looking for pharmacy, nursing, life science, or health science, then this is the right place because they are top 2 in UK. Similarly, if you're looking for arts, fashion, textile, they are top 15 in UK. So many regions, they are very, very popular, very, very good university if you are looking for Scotland. Okay, so Scotland is very, very beautiful country, guys. Now, program-wise, we have everything in this institution as well. If you're looking for undergrads, especially bachelor, then you can go for accounting, architecture, build environment. Obviously, we also have physiotherapy, health profession, nursing. Everything is available. And I forgot to tell you about nursing, guys. If you are looking for nursing in the UK, obviously you have to go through foundation. Your IELTS requirement is just 65.5, and you don't need to do IELTS. As of now, this is the news. Okay, you don't need to do IELTS during progression. But in Robert Gordon University, we are asking for 6.56 during progression. Remember this one. Okay, I think we need to check with that one. Check with the institution about this. Definitely, they have progression IELTS requirement. Now, in terms of postgrads, guys, we have accounting, built environment, business, engineering, computing, project management. We have almost everything in Robert Gordon University. I have a lovely video in the next slide, but we will not play it because there is a audio problem. But I will just give you the rough idea. I'll just give you the rough idea about accommodation. This is just an approximate figure, okay? So as I said, if you want to go to UK, obviously this is just the accommodation cost per week, but this is not final one. Obviously, I would definitely, if you don't have anyone in UK, then only you can choose university accommodation. University accommodation, if you want to choose university accommodation, then cheapest one will be Northampton, 70 per week. Similarly, if you go to Portsmouth, it's 98. ICRGU, that is Scotland, 98. And this is the raw figure, guys. But if you have someone, or if you don't have it, you can choose for a few months. Then you can go to another place for the stay. Because if you go to UK, they are very famous for accommodation. You can take a whole house and you can share with your friend. And it will cost you around only less than 400 per month. So this is just a rough figure, guys. Okay. So my suggestion, if you want my suggestion, definitely you can share with your friends. You can get the whole house and share with a friend, or you can get the room, share with a friend. It will be less, very, very less. Now, key points, what we learned today. First is obviously combined class. You don't need to worry about your visa even after your foundation or pre-master. And second, Our standard turnaround time is 72 hours. You'll get your offer in 72 hours. And we are obviously improving. Obviously, that will be very soon. That will improve to 28 to 24 to 48 hours. And now we have high academic standard maintained and small class size, right? And it's student focused services there. And even if you are coming for foundation, you will get 20 hours work, right? That's the benefit if you are coming for Navitas. And work placement opportunities. I told you, most of our institution, we have work placement opportunities. And most importantly, the PSW is there. 2 years of PSW will be there. And obviously that is available for all the students going from Nepal now. So they will be eligible for 2 years of PSW. So these are the few things I wanted to share with you guys. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Now I'm going to answer your questions. If you have any questions, you can ask me now.
Yeah, that was a wonderful presentation. I actually loved it, and of course, our viewers enjoyed watching this too, because many of students were having some questions what if I apply to the year one and then after completing, then whether I get a chance to get into the second year of the bachelor or get into the master's program. So I think your presentation clearly mentions that once you are into that route, of course, this is meant for that. This is made that way,
it's
and
guaranteed pathway. Yeah.
Yep.
So you can say it's a guaranteed pathway. So you can definitely go for your second year. Definitely go for your master program.
Exactly. All right. I just want to take a quick break, just talking about our new portfolio, Apply Global. So in the meantime,
yeah, sure, please. Yep. I will take a glass of water.
Yeah, I thought.
That was long.
All right, that was the view, and
yeah, amazing.
Portal. Yeah, thank you. And we've been talking about this portal, just one sentence, I just want to define it. This is the portal. This is the portal. Actually, when you are thinking about going abroad, let's say to the UK or Australia or Canada or US or New Zealand. So we have for now 3 countries that we have got the institution developed into that portal. That is if you want to choose the program, let's say engineering, and don't know which university, and then of course there are hundreds of universities across the globe, and then particularly in these countries. For now, we have US, UK, and Canada. So you can just put your make your profile, and then just put your desired program and the country and your qualification. Then the information just pops up on your screen, and you will see multiple options like which university has got the program that you are interested in, and the details like fee structure, requirements, and everything. So we are happy that we could actually develop this thing and then present it to you. Please browse it, and then we need
Sure.
your feedback anyway. And
Sure.
thank you. And well, I think we have a very good session here. And though I see only few questions here, but I think we covered so many things here with the presentation. I just want to take this question here from Namansa. He says, any course for clinical medicine, or how does it work going back?
Well, we don't have medicine courses, but if you guys are looking for something like pharmaceutical science or pharmacy, then we have that course in Hartford.
Yeah, that sounds good. You need to go through some pathway programs, and then see where you want to continue with. I mean, you might be interested for now clinical medicine, but later on you might be interested in something else. But they have such pathway programs that covers your academic plans or progress in that way.
Yeah, definitely. The meantime, let me quickly check. He is looking for probably foundation. So because I don't remember we promoting clinical in a medicine. That's why I gave. Not really.
All right. If we don't have the particular program with Navitas for now, or unless you want to change your major into the next one, we have other options as well. So please feel free to contact us. We have many other universities from the UK, so we'll be happy to. Yeah, but thanks for your question. We have Mr. Prabhat Karki. I think he shared this live event with his contact, Sarandal. Thanks, Prabhat Karki, for sharing this, and we would love to hear from you or your contact in regards to your UK studies, or just let us know. We'll be happy to help you out anyway. Anubji, see, due to this COVID situation, we have some confusion. Of course, everybody got. So even after getting the visa grant, let's say you have students flying to the university or to the campuses in this fall, or what's the plan in January, conducting the regular classes, you just told about some colleges like Swansea. They have some quarantine, facilities as well onto their campus. So what is it like? Or they have
Yes, I was expecting this question. And good news is, obviously, we are promoting blended learning. I told you, some of our students, I think 2 of them got the visa yesterday, and they're flying next week. So definitely we are promoting face-to-face learning. Okay, so things are like this. Blended, I told you, blended learning. So blended learning is kind of like this. If your students, if they are in Nepal, they can definitely do only online. But if they're going to UK, most of the seminar will be face-to-face. Only lectures will be online. So definitely the Jan intake, we are doing it for now, not for January. We are doing that blended learning now, means your student can fly to UK, they can go for face-to-face learning, especially seminars. And for January, we are expecting full-fledged, face-to-face learning. But things are getting a little bit, different at the moment in Europe. Things are different because COVID cases are increasing in Europe. So we don't know yet. As of now, we are focusing for face-to-face learning in January intake. So definitely, I would say not online, it will be on campus.
Yeah, absolutely. Because online means you could actually start from your home country, and it could be for some time, let's say for the time being, but learning into a class, that definitely
Yeah.
helps. So we also can't wait to see the borders open for international students and the travelers anytime soon, and which
Yeah.
the countries like the UK and other European countries are trying their best, and hope this COVID situation will slow down. Of course, some news coming out of Europe at the moment, it's spiking, but we hope that will be controlled. And of course,
Yeah.
in the meantime, we have many vaccines in the process, in the progress, like
Absolutely.
AstraZeneca, which is very hopeful among the hopeful vaccines, which is also developed by the University of Oxford and AstraZeneca company in the UK itself. And
Yeah.
there's so many companies doing it, even Moderna here in the United States, BioNTech, or this J&J, like Johnson Johnson, and many other they are coming up with all the final approval results. Then we just let's be
That's
hopeful.
very nice.
Yeah, let's be hopeful, and things will not stay the same like we are facing right now. See, if you go back to 7 or 8 months back, then you can imagine how terrible the situation was, as if the world was ending. But now, see, the situation has changed, and of course, it's a new world, new normal.
Yeah, absolutely. New normal. So we all are coping up with new normal. And I forgot to tell you one thing about Navitas. What we are obviously always in favor of students. So what we have, if students are flying to UK and they're scared of not getting visa, and they are doing online classes, and they are worried about their visa and their money, then what we can do, we have NAV Insure. I forgot to talk to you about NAV Insure. We have
Okay.
NAV Insure. That's the insurance policy where we have arrangement for refund, 100% refund on the visa refusal.
Wow.
So
Oh,
somehow, if you get the visa rejection, unfortunately, then you can get your 100% tuition fee refund through NavInsure. So we have NavInsure. NavInsure is not only for your visa refund. There are many other benefits of applying for NavInsure. Second benefit will be medical cover. The medical insurance cover with NavInsure, that will cover up to 20 lakhs pound. 20 lakhs pound. That's the money you have. 20 lakhs pound for, and obviously you will do health, what do you call health insurance? We call it IHS,
mm,
immigration health surcharge you'll be paying.
mm,
But NAV insure cover more. Okay, NAV insure cover up to 20 lakhs pound. So that will definitely help you for your serious injuries, serious illness. So this is also helpful for you. NAV insure is not only for visa refusal. Third, you have stolen good or lost properties, that will be covered from NAB insurance as well. And even for your travel insurance, that will be covered from NAV insurance. So NAV insurance is very, very effective and very, very popular. And most of our students, especially applying for Navitas, you are using that one to get the security part of visa application. So you can do that one as well. Okay, so NAV insurance is available for you for your secure visa application.
great. That's great news. What else can you expect? While you are continuing with your study abroad plan and in the UK, while you are thinking about studying at one of the campuses at Navitas, of course, you are well insured. Even though you do not have your visa on hand, and or you face some loss of properties or something, then or have injuries, then NAV insurance, that's the insurance, health insurance. You are 100% covered. So tuition refund. That's a great
Yeah,
news. Thanks for sharing this, and absolutely, this is a great thing for the parents as well. Because it's a dream, to send kids abroad and then have them fulfill their dreams and then make family grow.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so nice to hear from you. Uh,
thank you.
now we are coming to the end.
Yeah,
What
sure.
would you like to suggest? So one more time, before that, the tuition. So can I say it's 13,600 on an average for now?
Yeah, it's an average, but as I said, we have 10 institutions with different tuition fees, and
So,
if our students are looking for a scholarship, I would say try for unique, where we have progression scholarship up to 30%, and the tuition fee start from 10,000 for foundation, 11,000 for first year. Pre-master is just 7,100. So definitely, if they're looking for affordable tuition fee, then this is the place they should go, University of Northampton. But if they are looking for other location with the scholarship, we have 4,000 scholarship in Swansea. We have 2,000 scholarship in Leicester, University of Leicester. So definitely this is our average. But if they are looking for a little bit cheaper version, a little bit affordable version, then we have that option as well. Okay, so definitely we have a range of tuition fees.
That's great. I want to go back to our first question. So my concern, again, to the new viewers, would like to share with them from your side, so what is a failed subject, or can they repeat or not? Let's say they go to the international year for 2 semesters, or let's say 3 terms, or the foundation year, for some months, let's say 7 to 9 months. So what if in case they fail the subject, can they get some exchange, and so they can actually retake the test and then progress onto the program? That's actually their part of it.
Yeah, this is the good news for Navitation students, because they will in their hand they will be having 4 years of visa, so they don't need to worry about their visa. They don't need to worry about going back to their country if they fail the test, because they have the visa in their hand, right? So other part is, obviously, I told you, there will be a chance for them. We will give them at least 1 or twice. We are not saying they will get several times, but at least for 1 second time, they will get the chance to retake the test. And as I said, our progression rate is good. Our progression is 90% plus. Means I would say you will fail the test only if you are under that 10%. Okay. So 90%, we have a very good progression rate, 90% and above. And for first year students, it's just 40% they need to score, not even 50%. So we have a guaranteed pathways. So we have a guaranteed pathway, means definitely our students will pass the test, and definitely they will go to first, second year. And what I said in the very beginning, I said we have an extra support facility for our students. We have a small class size. That's why our progression rate is good. A small class size, 20 to 30 students in one class will be like taking tuition in Nepal, right? So that's why our progression rate is good. So you don't need to worry about failing the exam. You should worry about not getting the visa. So focus on your studies, and definitely our team will support you there. Okay. So student focused service is always there in Navitas institution. So don't worry about failing the test.
That's great news. So this has been a talk of the town. So I just wanted to make sure Navitas has all these things in place to help out the students, even if they have a failed subject, or or 2 subjects. So you say at least they get 1 chance, and of course they hold a progressive years visa as well, meaning could be 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, depending on the programs that you are into. That's a great news, and that necessarily doesn't have to have them come back to the home country, or you apply, or face all this stuff. So great news. Thank you. One more time, 28 days bank balance is fine, or education loan is also acceptable. So just feel free to contact Bradford. That's our agency in Nepal, in New Balance, or reach out directly to Mr. Anup and his team. Would be happy to guide you through, because we want to be as clear as you want us to be, and as straightforward you plan for your studies as you can.
Absolutely.
So, with that said, any final word, how is your visa success rate from Nepal as of now? I know in that the challenging time due to this COVID in this year, and I'm very fan of Navitas Group personally, not just by company, because I visited many campuses by Navitas. When you talk about the ones in the US, in Australia, and also in New Zealand, and here and UK, I'm yet to, but I'm very interested.
Absolutely. So the first advantage is, obviously, we are inside the university, so facility will be there. So they can access all the facility of the university, lab, library, recreation facilities. So they will not feel like they are coming to different institutions. They'll feel like they're in the university from the day one. So that is what we want to tell our students, that you are coming to university from the day one because you have all the facilities. Okay. And what I want to say to our students in terms of visa success rate is we have, as of now, 100% visa success rate. Even during this pandemic period, we don't have any visa rejection from Nepal. So I told you, even I think our students got the visa within 10 or 14 days recently. So all of them got the visa. And good news is, even though some of our students were doing online classes, they have got all of them passed their test. All of them passed their exams. So this is also good news I wanted to share with our students. So don't worry about taking online class. If you don't want to miss out, if you don't want to waste your time, because you already have wasted 1 year of your time. If you don't want to wait, you can definitely join now, especially in UK. Well, everything is in the right track, because BFS is open, border is open. You can fly to UK. And if you don't want to fly now, you can definitely try online classes, because we are running everything online. And we are not new for online classes. We have been doing digital classes for the last 5-6 years. So definitely you don't need to worry about anything. You can get started.
Yeah, that's a great advice, actually. And in the meantime, you have some such security in terms of their tuition and the visa process. This means you care a lot about your students, and not just after having them into the campus. I'm very impressed with the structure, I experienced, and you stated that as well. It's not a separate entity of the university. Actually, it's a separate class, but could be by the same professor or the same lecturer. So that way, but rather you get more support. If you have any problem with academic writing, or other issues, even homesickness and all these things, Navitas people are right there. So this is the great thing about being an international student at Navitas campuses.
Absolutely, correct.
And thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Anup and Navitas Group, and especially for your presentation. And I know being yourself a Nepali representative for Navitas, and being a UK grad, absolutely you've been a symbolic character for us, to represent this market more realistically, and I'm sorry, my tongue slipping. I mean, more truthfully. So somebody is there, and then been there and done that, and have given you some advice that way. So I think
absolutely. Well, guys, I still miss London. So that's the impact. That's the impact. Even after 5-6 years, I still miss London. So definitely one of the beautiful country. UK is obviously welcoming, friendly, and people are very nice. And I would definitely say, if you want to settle down there, obviously, the UK government is coming up with different strategies. So ILR, you should know about ILR, PR, they call it ILR. ILR means indefinite leave to remain. So they also arrange many things for that. But obviously, you should also think about coming back to Nepal, because our country needs you there. So definitely
look at him. Look at Mr. Anup, he's doing great. So you can take himself as a mentor, and we like the way how he is doing, and then being an example for many of you. So either way, could be different professions, but I think Nepal needs you a lot, and that's how we got to learn from all this global scenario. And
absolutely,
I thank you so much personally, and from on behalf of my company Bradford Global, as well as Apply Global, and our team in New Baneswar office. That's our head office. Are open and then serving our interested applicants and their families. Please feel free to visit us at this number that you are seeing it on the screen, and we'll be happy to help you. All right.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for organizing this.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a lovely rest of the day, and good night for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, tomorrow, at 10 a.m. at the same time, we have Canadian University, Lakehead University, coming live, and please feel free to tune in and then ask any question, or just listen to us and prepare yourself. We're trying to give our best, as we can, so it will benefit you along the way. All right, with that, thank you so much, and take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
All right. Okay. A second. All right, viewers. I hope today's session was very worthy for you, and I personally love this session because it's just not one university or one thing that you got to hear from, but it's a bunch of great universities and their programs. Even though you don't have IELTS or you're not considering to take one pretty soon, then you have that opportunity as well. We have planned to get into the big universities in the UK. Then there is a way to get through this, even though you have low academic or a less IELTS score, because Navitas has those pathways. Actually, Navitas is formed for that support for you. So please feel free to reach out to us, to our counselor, or visit us directly at New Baneswar Chowk 74 at Omkar building. We'll be happy to help you out. And also at our Little Sadak office, as well as Poker office, and globally here in San Francisco and in Sydney, Australia. And also soon we're going to operate from Myanmar as our Southeast Asian market. And until tomorrow, I sign off here, and have a lovely day or evening or afternoon, wherever you are. We would love to see you again with a good being, and bye for now. All right.